live. We are playing AI, the Somnium Files. I'm playing this completely blind. I have no idea about anything that's happening in this game. I know basically nothing except the title. So, I mean, I assume from the title it's something to do with robots and sleep. So maybe something to do with dreams. Do androids dream of electric sheep? I don't know. We're about to find out, maybe. So yeah, let's get into this. Push. Yes. Neat. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and instance either are products of the author's imagination or used fictitiously. Yeah. You know, just cover themselves legally. That's fine. Bum, bum. Ooh. Carnival music? Okay. We're just gonna start weird? I'm into it. I like weird games. Quirkier the better. Dead friend. Oh. Okay then. Someone did not like you. Interesting that her eye was injured and the little symbol on the title screen is an eye. I wonder if there's a connection. Might be something to that dreaming theory after all. Day 1, Friday. Neat. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. Okay. That's interesting. And if I need to adjust the volume at any time, please let me know. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, person, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Okay. Fixed, move the cursor in view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Okay. I'm getting a teensy bit of Danganronpa vibes now. I see, which makes sense. I was warned that the games had some similarities, which is good because I really like the Danganronpa games. So any game that is similar to that style and tone is automatically something I have interest in. It's a bench. Observe it. So, boss. Okay. So I assume I'm the dude in that cutscene then with the checkered coat. Just fine. These horses are interesting. room. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look while you use to observe the person you are speaking to. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Okay.
It's my duty, sir, but thank you.
Yeah, well, I like to be polite. What's this? It's the main column holding up the roof. Okay. The horse from the merry-go-round. Oh, the body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. Let's take a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Okay, so that's us. Ooh! Hello. Matter. Interesting.
Allow me to assist you.
Beep boop. Robot friend? Iba. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Huh. Okay. So judging from the color, I'm assuming that his yellow eye is this thing. Interesting.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Iba's vision modes. While playing through the story, Iba's special vision mode can help you obtain new information. Detective vision. You can use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. Controls. You can also view the controls with... Okay. So... This. Okay. Neat. That's going to be useful. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Uh-huh. How do I? Auto have move site. Okay. It's not doing anything, so I have to go over the... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, her eye is missing. That's probably a big
The
deal.
left eye socket is vacant.
Creepy.
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
Interesting.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Yeah, but you'd see signs of that. You would see, like, scratches or something. They don't usually just pull it out cleanly.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
That's grotesque.
Correct.
And there's a bunch of blood on the
Multiple
front of her.
puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds.
I don't think you could tell that just from zooming in.
Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
That you could tell.
That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Okay. Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears.
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Okay. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round, probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Carousel is being pelted by the rain. Santa Red looks lonely. So, any other how's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park.
If they heard screaming 2 hours ago, then the victim would have been dead for a few hours at that point, so the screaming couldn't have been the victim.
Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah.
So, who was screaming?
Thing
my
is,
question.
the caller was anonymous.
Right.
I'll give you the details later.
Of course. Can you tell me about
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
I don't
What
know,
was the
did I?
relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Are you serious?
I don't know. You tell me.
You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Date.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had
What?
to tell you. You deserve to know.
You're making bold assumptions about what I know. I have been playing this game for 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on.
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From a
Okay.
case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
Don't give me a flat look like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about. For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. Case 6 years ago?
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Well, then we have to check that out. Well, this came from
Date,
inside.
use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
Hey, wait!
Shut up! Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. Grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Ooh, sci-fi gun. Oh no.
Izuki.
People. I'm very confused. But okay. Well, it's always look interesting. Beep boop.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm... me?
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
Less than 20 minutes and we're already getting a dream sequence.
You're...
I have... Okay.
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but...
What are you doing in my dream?
You called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego, but I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation. My brain isn't cooperating. Must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. A strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component.
So I'm going to assume that we're going to get the keys to these locks as we progress through the story and unlock either some kind of repressed memory or some kind of something. That's current theory. We'll see how this goes.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness.
Okay.
The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Wake Date up, Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Yeah, okay. Somnium. In Somnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. The guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iva closer to the door and investigate. Okay, first, I want to take a look around. Because there's a window here, and it looks a bit like we're underwater, but that's fine. Door.
A door locked with a padlock.
Investigating things, you could choose from a number of options to give Iva instructions. You now have Iva investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen.
Hey, listen.
Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
Unless your memories
I don't know
are
what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Yeah, unless my memory is, unfortunately, unreliable for some reason.
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Iva over to it and investigate. Right. Well, the obvious thing would be to move these curtains. Winter iris.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
As the name would
Flower
suggest.
with a woman's name. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it hard.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Okay. You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. Okay. Well, that is not what I expected to happen. But I am not disappointed.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
That's good. The plant is gone.
Now I can activate the switch.
Hello, person.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
Would rather be sleeping.
Checkpoint saved. Unlocked. Turned on the light. Okay. unlocked the turn on the lights mental lock. But there's another mental lock in the Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide to open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix. I think we're handling this. Look at the glowy things. So who here has the alcohol problem?
A glass of wine. A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
I mean, they're in his head. He should know what wine this is. Basket.
A basket. I cannot see inside it. A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Hello. That's new. Interesting, because I think I mean, it's hard to tell without his model being here to stand right next to the skeleton, but I think that's the same eye that she's replaced. I think. I could be wrong, but I think so.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Creepy.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
Because I am terribly curious what happened to his eye that gave him an AI one.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
Curious.
A lamp.
Right. So...
But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
He's
Even
kicking
in
it
my
really...
dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up.
Okay.
A skeleton.
Okay, so we've seen the skeleton.
A glass of wine.
That's it?
Leave it to me.
Hey!
I said a sip. Not chug the bottle.
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Okay. I was not expecting that. Let's get the lamp, I guess. I don't know.
A lamp. It...
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
So why did
didn't
this?
even budge.
But why did
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly.
Yeah.
Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Yeah, that's interesting. Why is the skeleton and the lamp connected? Of course, my instincts are saying that perhaps the injury on the skeleton was caused by the lamp? Perhaps? Maybe?
What are you,
I don't know.
thug?
Okay.
A skeleton.
Yeah.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi! Yeah!
That was a bit extra, but okay.
What?
Look, the wall.
Oh dear. What did we do? Oh boy. Oh, there goes the door. Whee!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
That was... okay. It seems we are in the same location, but now we have different rules, perhaps, because I'm seeing light coming in through the window there. It looks like it took away a chunk of the floor and wall. And I'm also just noticing on that same wall, it looks like a little portrait of a family drawn by a child. Could that be... is this supposed to be like his childhood home?
Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. Looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Is he perhaps your old man, is my question. What's this sleep talking? A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one. Somewhere? No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Okay. Yeah. Well, that is certainly curious that there's holes everywhere. Is there like a first person mode? Maybe closer look at... Is that Halo's of the family? Can't really get as good a look at it as I would like. Yeah, it's like wearing clothes on the mother and child. Maybe on the father, but it's hard to tell. And it looks like there's some kind of there might be like halos or something above their heads. And some kind of stains on the floor. That's concerning. But I suppose if nothing, but I suppose that something bad happened to this family. Oh, will you look at that? Is that gun hidden in the rose? No, wait, the skull's busted open, so there's... So did it pop out of the skull? Is my... then... So if that's what happened, there's... certainly implications, isn't there?
A gun came out of the skull?
Curious. Investigate.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
Pick up the
A
gun,
gun.
shoot the lock.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
See, Safety is important.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Okay, so we have a gun. But this is glowing and I want to check it out.
What?
Ew. I earned a trophy for that. Neat. I wish I could go check out that trophy, but I can't because if I go to try that, this whole thing will break and the stream will end. So we are not going to be doing that. I may look at that later, though. So...
A door locked with a padlock.
shoot the padlock.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors...
Just pull the trigger.
You
Whose
got
gun
lucky.
is this?
A door locked with... Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
Also, it's a dream. You said it yourself. Logic doesn't exist.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good.
Oh, you could just decide to be awake? But
I'll
then again,
open it.
if she's in your face, she probably can wake you up whenever she wants. Interesting. Ooh, more trophies. I don't know what setting makes it have a big section of the screen get blacked out whenever I get a trophy. I'll have to fiddle with that. Try and get rid of that, but oh well. Live with it. Drippy imagery. Day 2, Saturday. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m. Somebody's eccentric.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
I have so many questions. Wait a minute. Are those bags of decorations or candy? This is weird. Okay. Somebody's eccentric. Oh, come on. I want to look at the poster. Yeah, show me the poster. Police poster. Really? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, let's examine. We have Christmas decorations, Halloween decor, a happy birthday sign. We have what I assume is more Halloween decoration in this tombstone thing. Looks like fishing. That's weird. You're an eccentric, boss. Snow equipment and poster. You have a variety of tastes. That music.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
Basically, Okura. The girl we found at the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in the 6th grade. Circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood-related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
She's 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and...
You can't drop
Look,
words like
it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
You can't drop words like copycat killer and expect me to not ask questions.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
I know I get the distinct feeling she's either in denial or lying to me.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes,
you.
that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer.
Is it because that killer...
That's impossible. Literally impossible.
Yeah, that killer is dead.
So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
Okay, but... if someone is copycatting a previous killer, then they may have some connection to that killer. So knowing who that killer is might be important.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
Something doesn't smell quite right about any of this.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju, Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Oh, I know you know her, don't you? Because that's probably a pretty complicated situation if the child has ended up at neither parent's house and is sent to some dude. Especially if he doesn't have any legal since, not to mention an old friend of mine. Ah. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense, but still raises a lot more questions.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result.
So either it was off or unavailable. Either way, the fact that no one could contact you the night your ex-wife goes missing is a little bit suspicious. But I don't think they would make even the first case that obvious.
No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning.
Yeah, that's a bit of a red flag.
We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
What's the status of
Who
the
do you think I
investigation?
am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. Been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. Oh, I called it. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So are we connected to that case? We're not the killer, I hope. Oh no. My storyteller instincts are just screaming at me from this line alone. Oh no. I've been having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We
Yeah.
were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly.
And the
We
fact that
also
it was
discovered
covered in
that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
as it should be.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
You could pretty comfortably confirm it as the murder weapon, I think.
Almost definitely.
So let's talk
The
about
pick Mizuki was the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
it. Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
What does he need a cell phone for? He has a robot in his head. I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Is that everything? Can I leave? Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's creepy. That's weird. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
Hello!
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
I don't like that. It's creepy. It's very creepy. Oh, he can see us. He can see us looking around. Okay. But like, what do you want? What's going on?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're a
You're
robot.
joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me. Okay, but did you have an eye before
The
this?
official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial
I'm sorry,
intelligence
can we just
contained
take a
within
minute
this sphere
to look at this
is
guy
nothing
because he looks
short
like a
of
Pokemon
miraculous.
trainer. He looks like he's about to throw a Charizard at me. He kind of looks like he has like a... Actually, he's wearing green, so probably like grass-type gym or something. Why do you look like a Pokemon trainer?
An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
And hopefully that system never gets hacked at any point while that thing is in her brain.
Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner.
Well, that's one solution to the, yeah. Of course, they can't do anything about a partner if you put them in their head.
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Like a seeing eye dog that lives inside your brain. I don't know how I feel about that. Ida's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. Okay, but what happened to your eye before her? That's my question. And also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. Right, as any good robot should be able to do. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. I assume that's what the pink thing in her is. That this talk without actually speaking. Okay. You didn't answer my question as to what you're actually... Is there like a purpose or just because? So about Iba.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Hey, what is...
Where's this coming from?
Just answer the question.
What does that have to do with what I picked?
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
I'm very confused.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Okay, so something did happen and you're just gonna not tell me. Fine, let's see how it is. Eyes. Okay,
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke.
I'm pretty
Can you
sure she's
explain
lying.
what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Okay, but like, why are you
Okay,
out of...
really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Tell us.
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
How did we not
So
do that
you found
first?
a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you're able to visit a new destination, the map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. Always check the tutorial by going to menu, file, and links. Okay, back in my
No.
head. What do you
I'm
mean
giving
no?
you an order.
Does not compute.
This is the worst. Fine, I'll just go without you. Bye. Okay. No charming. This
Oh,
looks
hello.
delightful.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
That's nice.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy...
The person.
Is Ota in trouble?
Probably.
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
You put the knife down on the table beside her. So, I see 2 pairs of shoes over here. Poster. Chair. Table. Nothing that's like, oh, you should look at this. It's weird looking. Oh, looks like a pretty normal little restaurant.
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Okay.
Oh,
I'll see what I
heavens,
can do,
no,
Nikki.
nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
It looks like an
Then-
otaku.
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
Okay. Anything specific you want me to click on, or just click on everything? It's interesting so far.
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately. Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess.
Oh, we're looking for a fanboy. Oh no.
More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Okay. Box. Where's what box? Oh, there's the box. Click on the box.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Somebody's unhappy. Well, let's see what's inside. It's a cardboard box. There's a livery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Do the... Okay. Yeah, I saw that, but give me like... Where's the X-ray button?
Date, there's a paper. Why not try enlarging? We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
I wanted to do that. You wouldn't let me do that. Ridiculous. Looks like an anime cat girl to me.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
Menus in the wall on Tanzaku paper. I want to know what's on the menu. Okay. So is this witch working there?
Yes. That good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
That would explain
You
the
can
payphone
abandon
thing.
this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
What about this idol? She mentioned a box. Okay. Go back to the box. Nope. open the box. I did like the tutorial one thing that they showed us.
Kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
How cute.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
Why is an elementary
He
school
knows how
kid
much
buying
I
a
love
knife?
flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Date, I found some information about
Don't know
the
if
figure.
I did.
Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds
good.
like our witch. Is Aset a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An Aset figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the
I
name of her
can't
talent
promise I'll
agency?
do like all the endings, Nikki, since you
Lemon
mentioned
State.
there were multiple endings, but we'll see what happens.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Please don't tell me that the little old lady is the murderer. I would be devastated. Because she seems so sweet.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Okay. We'll see. I make no promises at this time. Okay. If it's not retracing and replaying multiple chapters again and again, then I'll see what I can do. But again, I make no promise to 100% any game that I play on this channel at any point. But we'll see how it goes. I like his jacket.
That's
His
it?
jacket is cool.
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
It showed him my
I'm
badge.
from the MPD.
The police?
Yeah, you probably know what this is about. Okay, but first I want to look around. Okay, I mean, I might play a bit of this in my off time once the stream is done, if there's something I want to see or something. I mean, we'll see. Let's cut to the
Last
chase.
night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. So far. I did not mean to click on the sofa.
How did you know that?
Because
'Cause
I'm
I'm-
psychic.
Excuse me? Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Did you look at
No.
me?
I'm kinda busy right now.
Why is that? Why are we jumping straight to this? Oh boy.
Date, wait.
Aw.
Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Then what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Oh no.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
At least she's making herself useful.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts.
Okay, so
Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself.
dude's got issues.
This is what's known as a strawman sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
This kid has got issues. But I don't think he's the killer.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on 2 Witter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
You can only sue for defamation if you can prove that they're lies. You can't sue for defamation if it's truth.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Just tell us what happened, and if you're not involved...
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
So, talk!
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
Oh no.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know her?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
One, she's
here,
12 and
the
you're
Lemniscate
24,
lobby.
so...
Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Protective death mode activate. Ask again.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact.
The grind is real.
So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure. Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared.
Yeah, because her
You know
bomb
how
was
that
dead.
area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they
Killer,
say?
perhaps?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Oh,
Who
boy.
sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Okay.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Wait, there's something potentially wrong with the story already. Oh, there it is. Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Boss seems
Good
fine.
girl.
Yeah. So why a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
Aw,
You dropped it?
sweet.
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Which is why we can't
Iva,
call him.
can you trace the last signal that Otis' phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Seems that way.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Pink-haired girl.
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Okay. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Okay.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Oh boy. Okay. Moving on.
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am! Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so... we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
If you insist. Tell me what you think.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
Okay.
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa!
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Guys do weird things.
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
So let's talk about it.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
Oh
I
boy!
didn't know that either.
Oh, this is
They must
awkward.
be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
But they look.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Relation?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
Yeah, because you just scream, Mr. Hero.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
Ugh. Do we have to out him? I think you may have to out him. Let's go for it.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Oh, okay. So,
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I... Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air.
whatever you say.
When
Jake.
I'm with her, I just... My head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Let me confirm something. You're ACED, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? ACED!
Fears!
Upset? Regret? ACED!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? ACED!
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
Yes, we should. I think we've got everything we're going to out of these two. How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on...
We're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us.
Good.
Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Okay.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
So...
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
No.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
Probably.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without you.
I'm going to puke.
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Is she gonna blackmail us? Because that escalated quickly. What are you up to?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
What do you want?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
Can't Aiba delete it if it's in the cloud? Or am I crazy? You have an AI living in your head. Can't you tell the AI to be like, hey, if it's in the cloud, can you delete it? Can we at least acknowledge that that's an option? Right? That seems like a very obvious solution to this problem. You have an AI that can hack into any computer it wants. Whatever it wants with very little effort. Can't you just be like, blip, bye? What's the point of an AI companion if he doesn't do stuff like that? Now, of course, she's choosing not to, just to mess with him. Then that's perfectly fine. But still. Okay, so now we're in...
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it. Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
I'm oscillating between liking her and disliking her right now. We'll see.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
That got dark. What?
I can see into the future. I
Can you?
know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Okay. That's an interesting swear to make. Why am I not entirely convinced that she was 100% kidding? I don't know. Maybe she is telling the truth. I'm not entirely convinced she's 100% lying. Why did you even become an idol?
I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer.
She's a Minecraft streamer. Okay. She sings and dances and plays Minecraft is what I've heard. I will be doing none of those things.
I don't get many gigs either. Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscape?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hide it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
So we've met her before.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
That's absolutely something. Okay. So she would have been 12 during that case 6 years ago. Did they potentially meet then? Is she connected to what happened? Questions, questions.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And non-police can wait.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Out of the way, scrub. The impaled horses are making me very curious. Just see. Skewer
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Yeah, some kids or some killers. Maybe not every question asked. Because if they ask, like... Maybe don't do that. That sounds like a great way to get yourself into trouble. So this corpse is tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
So there should be blood all over the horse.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse.
Which means she was
It was
killed
like this when
somewhere
we found it.
else.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
I mean, why would you wipe the blood off
was
if you're
me.
gonna dump the corpse there? So, she was murdered somewhere else. So there's a pool of blood somewhere that we have to find. Yeah. You little cop. Last night, I found music cues at a central column. Why was she in there? Yeah, that's great. Stop moving! You've been here before.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
So did we have exposure to those chemicals, and is that the cause of the memory issue? Or is there something else going on? What are you
I
doing?
was trying to find some clues.
It's not going
She's
to
a
be
natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one
Well, the good
by
thing about
one.
watching...
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
That's one thing about me playing this completely blind, is I know absolutely nothing. Other than the very little that you told me, Nikki. So, I mean, and that's half the point of watching a stream like this, is to hear my thoughts out loud. And obviously, with me being a storyteller by trade, I might notice something. Or speculate. So, yeah, maybe expect to hear lots of me theorizing.
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna give me voice acting, and plus it helps me kind of think about what they're saying to let them talk.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
More eye imagery. That's curious.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
Okay,
it's the same
wait
idea
a minute.
behind the eye of Providence.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She was connected to something called Wadjet, the murder victim. I was not expecting Egyptian imagery to enter this story. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well then, that's curious. That's very curious. So, interesting that the girl named after a goddess is referred to as a goddess by the fanboy. So, yeah, Iris may have a deeper connection to this whole thing than I thought.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Yeah, there's an image I'm very familiar with. Yeah, I was not expecting Egyptian mythology to come in here. Oh boy. There's some imagery I know very well.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati.
Okay. That's not the first time a $1 bill's been mentioned in this game. Because that basket had a $1 bill, a UFO, and a chupacabra. So, are those three things going to get involved in this game at some point? Is there going to be something... Is there going to be a blood-sucking dog and aliens in this game later? Because I'm completely here for that if that's what we're doing.
Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I am.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Wait a minute.
Horus? Providence? Left eye?
How did he know about the ice pick thing? Wait a minute. I mean, we know that the murder weapon was an ice pick. But did we tell the media that? How does Ota know about the ice pick?
There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw?
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
She pulled
Ota's
it out.
telling the truth.
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
And she would have pulled it out at some point. Probably why she was holding it. Probably a moment of panic thing. Well, I mean, you go to a scene of a murder and there's an ice pick in your mom's eye. I mean, you know, sometimes shock can make us do kind of weird things. So I guess they're trying to imply that she saw it and pulled it out. Maybe to try and see if there was something she could do for her mother, maybe? I don't know. That's the best guess I have. You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Yeah. You could call her an all-seeing eye. That's... That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, I was not expecting a bunch of Egyptian mythology and symbology here. But if that's the direction we're going, this could get very messy. Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh? Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. If boss sees her and recognizes her, I'll have this.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Aww.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
Extremely rude.
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Okay, wild speculation, crackpot theory time. The brother and sister. That's my theory. I'm probably wrong, but I'm sticking to it. There's either their brother and sister, or he used to babysit her at some point. That's what I'm... that crackpot theory. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
I don't know. I'm playing this game for the first time. I have no idea what's happening. I'm
Looks
just
like you're
throwing
feeling
guesses at the
better
wind.
now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Don't
Yeah, I
confirm
don't
or
think
deny
so.
my theories. I want to figure out
What
how
if I threw
blindly.
up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Now, if they are connected to each other, does she either A, not recognize him, or B, does she too have
Wait,
memory issues?
Seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat will be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
Yeah. Oh boy. Could the toys have been hers? A $1 bill, a UFO toy, and a Chupacabra toy. Could they have been hers? Is my question.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Hold it! Okay. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice. You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
her place. The place in the tutorial dream place. It's her place. It's the picture. Yeah. That's the tutorial apartment place. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, yeah, she's the, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. That is why I freaking called it laugh.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Why am I seeing your house in my dreams? And your mother. That's... Yeah. Yeah. Workbooks. Not a row. Well, vaguely rose-shaped. There's the basket. I know. Tisk tisk. It's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. No! Show me. Show it to me again properly. I wanted to see this. Okay. So, hey! No! I want to see the picture. Stop moving it. Okay. So I initially confused the things above their heads for halos. But I'm wondering now if they're meant to be like representative of crowns that Egyptians would wear. And the little girl in the middle has pink hair, so that's probably Iris. And presumably her mother and father. And a bird is in the house for some reason. Curious. Very curious. Okay. Curiosity satisfied. So let's talk to the mother. You know Renji?
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Let's turn that back on.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Because that's who was murdered?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
So cute.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Let me guess. Something happened that made her arm not usable anymore.
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them? The flowers.
It's an iris.
Yeah.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Yeah, like perhaps a reunion with a lost family member or old friend? I'm gonna hold on to that theory until it's definitively proven wrong. But, yeah. Not the flowers. Iris is hinting at the flowers behind it. Yeah, I looked at them. Iris, it means good news and hope. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Is Papa under the floorboards?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Huh. So if you're a single mom, then who's that in the picture? If it's just been the two of you, who's this? Curious. Very curious. He is, isn't he? But I mean, he is a cop.
Well,
he kind of
I think
has
it's
to
time for
ask.
me to be heading home.
Yeah. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely. Yeah.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But, because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Just drops a bomb and walks away.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Iris is very suspicious of that whole interaction.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea. Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
He's just talking to himself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
What is he doing?
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Okay, I'm confused. Oh, she's in the... Why are you in the... Okay, that's weird. Wait, charging. She's battery powered? Well, that's curious. Okay.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means she was
Which
killed
means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed.
Someone wanted her to be found like that.
That means Mizuki couldn't have done it.
Nope. I don't think a 12-year-old's strong enough to lift and tie up a dead corpse. At least not that 12-year-old, with her skinny noodle arms.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
So, how did she end up in the
Perhaps
column?
she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Okay, so she found her mother, and we know that the door was locked from the inside, so she probably found her mother like that. And when Mr. Cowardman ran away, she put herself in, probably went to just hide. Because she was scared, and she's 12, and that's the corpse of her mother, so she probably freaked out when she grabbed the ice pick.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
So somebody was very careful. So... okay.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
No, they wanted this to be seen on purpose. For some reason.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
The question is, who is the intended recipient? The immediate answer would be Mizuki herself, since she was sent the weird mysterious text. Or message or whatever. So someone wants to send a message to Mizuki. And Mizuki has been called insightful and more mature for her age than she's supposed to be. So the question is, does Mizuki know something that she has perhaps not told us? Or maybe she has and we have no memory of it. And if that's true, where does Iris come in? Could it also be potentially that that the person is trying to talk to Iris? Because all of that imagery is a little too on the nose, if any of those things are correct. And of course there's the organization or company or whatever that she works for. Also, something we should be thinking about.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Unlikely. Pretty sure somebody at the hospital or cops would have been like, hey, what's that in your pocket? Ah, eyeball. So I'm pretty sure no. Which means that that the killer probably has the eyeball. The question is, why take the eye?
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki
Wait a minute.
knew the sender.
More Egyptian imagery. Nile River. Yeah, Nile River reference. Okay. So, are we potentially looking for more people with Egyptian gods in their name?
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Another detail I'm remembering is when we first saw the flowers in the dream state world, he didn't associate the name Iris with being a flower. He looked at the flowers and said, huh, a flower with a girl's name. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But it's a lot of coincidences for me to fully believe that. I mean, it could be, but also like, huh, there's a main character named Iris and your messaging system is called Nile? Okay. Sure.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher. Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
That's an interesting fun fact.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Was he perhaps not joking about the psychic thing? That's a lot of eye imagery. That's an interesting shape. You see, now this game has been completely primed, so anything that looks even vaguely anything that looks vaguely like it's inspired by Egyptian mythology is going to immediately make me suspicious. Okay, so we have chips. from here. Did you get Renju's permission for this?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Great.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic.
Well, it's not like we have a lot of good options. And I have no idea what she just said.
Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
How do we do that?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have... Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene.
Okay.
Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
In we go. Okay. But I'm looking for the button to let me do that. Yeah, let me...
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more... ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
Okay. Thank you.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
Rock is fun. Packed with books. Huh. Okay. I'm not gonna judge.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
Noma. I've exhausted all of their dialogue options. ridiculous. Okay.
Date, it's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Talk to everybody. Oh, come on. What? Okay. I give up. Hang on. No. I just need to know what to click on. Because I've clicked on everything. Oh, here we go. Flip papers. Manual for the sink machine. I've clicked on all of the things. Just a chair. Okay. I have to step away for... I've returned. Still have no idea what we need to do though. Oh, okay, here we go.
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sink room.
I've been trying. Come on.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can hear you.
I got it. We're good. We are good.
Try talking with her.
Going forward.
Sure thing, boss. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that...
I got it. We're good.
We will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything.
Twitch for a couple of
people that have head injuries or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking.
I have a YouTube channel that I'm using to archive all of my streams, or at least the ones I'm content with, like the video game streams. So it'll be there if you. So don't feel bad if you miss the rest of this. You'll have other to watch it, I promise, and you'll still be able to hear me speculate.
So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over...
Now is a great time to promise stuff like ice cream.
What should I say?
What's your favorite dessert? This is all over. Let's get some of this too. Let's go get some ramen. This one.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
No. Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Dante, her heart rate is steadying.
Hey, he might be bad at this, but, you know, at least you can get through to her.
Dante, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature?
Why are you mentioning this now?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Oh no.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay. Ready anytime.
Remember, Dante, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
I hope we're not under an actual timer. I don't like it when games put us under timers.
Well then, let's begin.
Especially not in a game like this where you have to look around and click on things. I hope there's just a narrative of them being like, yep, we gotta pull you out. Does Mizuki know about Aiba? Like, does she pop out at home when they're like having tea and then his eye pops out? Because that would be a little weird. Although she doesn't know he's in
What
a
was
special
that?
situation.
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Delightful.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in
Neat.
Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh, that's creepy.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. To move during the time mounting at the right corner. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, so this does a thing. So...
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph. Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Lightning rod. Cool.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Right.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Enemies are items that affect time. Use something to obtain them when you perform an action. Enemies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3 tinies, but not the tiny when you already hold 3 will replace one. Tinies are expended after one use, but use them as often as you can. Right. Okay. Birdcage control room microphone. So, I'm thinking control room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Open?
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Okay.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
Okay.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Left bird cage. Okay, we have balloons. And I can't tell what that is. It looks like maybe... Oh, hang on. I have no idea what that is. Birdcage.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
Nope, wrong button, wrong button.
There are a number
wrong,
of balloons inside.
wrong button.
Looks like they'd fly away if you lifted the cage.
What would that accomplish?
I don't know. Dream worlds are unpredictable. Cause and effect are screwed up here.
Hang on. Cage.
A bird cage.
Select time 1/5. Yes.
This'll be
Use-
easy.
Use the thing to...
Glad to hear it.
Okay.
What? But it was so heavy.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, going back 3 locks will cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting restart for the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. Okay, we'll have time.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Oh, just the... Okay, so...
Understood.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
We all float down here.
to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I'm remembering now the story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko brought her a balloon. It's one of the nice helium ones. The string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. Yes, I would.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Guys. Okay, that looks important. Oh dear.
The panda is floating.
Oh, I have been doing this
All
wrong.
right.
Oh, I'm a dummy.
What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Iris? Why? Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine.
That's not very nice.
I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy!
I think you did that all on your own.
But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You...
I can see why
wish
someone.
you had never been born!
I can see why someone wanted to kill her.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
Okay.
It's Mizuki. Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Yay! Happy ending.
Are you okay?
She's still traumatized.
No.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right. Understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
I hope. I hope it's nothing, but...
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it. Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right. Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sink. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience. I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not. Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something. Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
So, is it going to... I don't think that was as literal as they're portraying it, based off what else we saw in that dream. So my thoughts are that whatever she's worried about someone potentially betraying Iris, perhaps? You know, metaphorical stab in the back?
Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
Certainly worth thinking about. All things considered. I believe in
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is. I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
I wonder how that's going to be important. Because I feel like they wouldn't have bothered mentioning that if it wasn't going to be important at some point.
Excuse me, miss, but you shouldn't be here. This is private property. Wait. Your body is... transparent? Wait. Are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me!
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then... Aiba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you.
Have you?
Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that.
I prefer that.
Why are
one,
you
to be
doing this
honest.
now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't. As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
Hello.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body.
Well, it has to have gone in somewhere.
The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Hey, if you're gonna be able to have that ability, go ahead and use it.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Now that is curious.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Burner phones.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
Curious.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
Oh.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it. My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me. Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Yeah, of course.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it. Unknown, but it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this, or did someone else? And for what specific purpose? Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Okay, but then why was she dreaming? Curiouser and curiouser.
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush. By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Oh,
she
boy.
looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Don't know. She didn't tell me. Date, you came! But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. Dude. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
And also, you would not believe how badly insomnia can strike sometimes. So, you know, it might just be how her schedule works. I'm not judging.
Please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Also, if someone's intending to do her harm, they might be in chat watching that stream. Just an idea.
I have been thinking.
Oh boy.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Curiouser and curiouser. Very curious. Okay. So I think now is as good a time as any for me to save and call it for the night. Thank you everybody for joining. We will pick this up next time, whenever that is. No promises. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what other mysteries we can uncover. So yeah. Have fun. Have a good rest of your evening or wherever you are. And I will see you all next time.